Hi, everybody. This is a continuing series on how I store some of my oversized cars that won't fit into the jammers cases, which are also known as thread organizers. They hold like 48 vehicles, and these are actually fishing cases. You can get these in the fishing aisle. Me personally, I get these in the fishing aisle from Walmart. They run easily. They run less than $5. I tried to look when I went into the store. A lot of these cases are the flambeau cases, but I picked up these Plano cases when they didn't have the flambeau, and they're essentially the same size. You know, if you want to take a look like that, this fraction in length more, but they hold the same volume of cars. One difference is the flambeau cases, they have one, two, three, four, rows, and then you could further subdivide these. All right, the Plano cases have 3 rows, and the first row, which is right after you open it up, is a lot wider. Okay, but you can subdivide these. Okay, so and it kind of works out with these Plano cases, because if you can just see the length of these cars here, I don't think they would fit too well in here. Okay, I'd have to open that up more. So, but in any case, I also like the latches on these are more sturdy. They don't come apart. The flambeau cases, these come come off. Sometimes they just don't stay on. So you can see how that is. If you drop it, these could pop off. These are more sturdy. All right, so I like the Plano for that. Either are good. All right. The flambeau does have these hooks on here. Be honest with you, I don't know why they're on there. I've never used the hooks, and even in the store, these are sold on the shelf. They're not hanging up, so I don't know what you use those hooks for. But putting the weight of the die cast in here, I wouldn't store these hanging on the hook. Anyway, this is 11th in the series, and I have an awful lot of these cases. Okay, so there is still more to come. I do try to keep these down to a theme with the cars inside. So this one here, I do have room for one right there. But in any case, we'll take a look, see what we got. All right. And you can see how this would barely fit right here. So having this extra room really helps. All right. Depends on how you want to store them, how you want to organize them. All that's up to you. Obviously, that's what makes collecting die cast so unique. I've seen people asking on like Facebook and other sites, like how do you display your die cast? And of course, we've all seen pictures of that. And it's up to the individual how they want to do it. So there is no right way or wrong way to store or display your die cast. This is just how I do it. So, until I'm ready to move to a retirement home, which will be my latest house, and I want to set up one of the rooms as a kind of my own die-cast museum, home office type deal. these will stay in these containers. All right, so again, this is 11th in the series, and this is a 1970 Impala. Let's see if I can get that to the lowrider. I like this body style. I mean, I do. I like Impalas a lot. Just the hood opens. So it looks like just a standard V8, but if it looks kind of out of whack or anything, or the wheels look kind of small, it's because it's a lowrider. I would prefer to actually, I hope they put one out where it has the normal size wheels, but I think when these cars came out, they might have been 14-inch wheels. Don't quote me on that, but these wheels do look awfully small for this car. All right. Next, in here, Impala SS. I'm pretty sure this is an SS. All right. With the mag wheels. 1970. Let's see what it says here. 454. All right, so pretty sure this is going to be an SS. It doesn't say SS on here, but and the color of this looks like it's British racing green, and there's a lot of metal flake in that. But I do like this color. All right. Here's really cool ones coming up. By the way, that was a Auto World car. All right. These right here, I think, are going to be green light. Yeah, these are green light. It's right there. All right. Here we have the Oldsmobile Vista Cruisers, and I will pick up these whenever I can. These cars are got some parts on it, like this here is loose. All right, so I don't want to break it anymore. It's got the 4442 hood. You know, that's I hardly doubt that was standard equipment on a station wagon. And it says 4442 on the side, W30 Olds. All right, so they turned the station wagon Vista Cruiser into a W30. Here we have, this is an Impala, more Caprice Estate wagon. It says the King Chevrolet full-size wagon. This is Auto World. So I like the Auto World. You know, after handling a couple of these, I like the Auto World better than the green light because they seem to be more sturdy. But huge. These things were big cars, long. All right. We have another one. I think it said Kingswood Estate on the side. I think that's what they were known as, based off the Impala or Caprice, which was pretty much the same vehicle. I think the Caprice was more upscaled than the Impala. This one here does not have an opening hood, but the other one did. So Not a fan of this color with this. I think it would look better like maybe in a tan or a green or a blue, a darker blue than this, but you let me know if you like that color. Here we have another Auto World. All right, there's the symbol right there. Opening hood. The much later Chevy trucks, I have a hard time telling what year these are from, but I guess this is probably what, the mid 2000s, 2005, 2010. If somebody knows, please write it down below. But I was in the mood to be buying diecast when I got this, so, and it's an SS. So I don't know offhand when Chevy last had an SS pickup truck. I am familiar with the early 90s 454 SS, but okay. This right here is Muscle Machines. I think these were bought out by Maisto. So here we have a tuned 55 Chevy Nomad with the blown engine. It's a lot of plastic here, all right, but Muscle Machines are now Maisto. 1955 Chevrolet Nomad. So kind of dark, hard to see, but would certainly look good if it was in chrome and some brighter colors, but that's what we got there. 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. This is M2. These are the ones that come in the blister packs, and you can find these strapped down onto or screwed down onto a base. All right, so this is not like their premium, but separate piece for the hood, but it does not open. No opening features, plastic base. Not a lot of really detail like on the other ones, but 57 Chevy. She used to be my favorite car, but I think I like the 56 better. This one here is, let me see what we got. It's a AMC Gremlin. It's 1/60th scale. 1974 AMC Gremlin, to be exact. I don't know the manufacturer of this. It's not M2 or Greenlight. If somebody knows, but I don't remember what brand this was. This was probably a blister pull. I don't remember what it was, but AMCs, you don't see a lot of them. I don't think a lot of people know what they are. They just simply forget about them, but I think they're cool. Even though I'm a Chevy person, I would own an AMC. Here we have another, and I can actually compare this. All right. This is the Mach 5. This is a Johnny Lightning. Right there, Johnny Lightning. All right. I thought something here opened. Can't tell. I thought the hood or something opened here. Maybe I'm wrong. I actually have another one here in this other case, the Flambeau case. We can kind of compare them because this one from the Flambeau case, and this is under, this is the Jada. Toys Mach 5. Obviously different scales. But the detail is different. Actually have some more cutout detail on the Johnny Lightning. The wheels look better on the Jada. They don't look that good on the color and the design of the number 5 is different. Any case, got that one. Just so happen to have the that other Mach 5 here. Here we have another AMC, and this one here is the AMX. And opening hood, AMX for American Motors Experimental. I don't know. This is Racing Champions. I don't know what year. Okay, let's see here. There, Racing Champions. I am not seeing a 68 AMC Javelin, AMX Javelin, I'm sorry. So basically it's a Javelin, which was had a back seat, and they cut out the back seat and shortened up the car. But that's what that is. And the last thing I have in here is, I had a couple of these, so I opened this one up, but this is the Team Transport with the, I think this is the 61 Chevrolet Impala stock car. '61 Impala, yeah. All right, so metal base, metal body, wheel rider tires. This is Hot Wheels, and then on a licensed flatbed truck, Chevrolet, and it's a '72 Chevy Ramp truck. So. And because you can adjust this, you can get it in there. All right. So you legitimately be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4 of those in here, and then you would still have these spaces to do what you wanted. All right. All right. That's it for this one. This was case number 11. Let me know what you think. Do you have any of these models? What are you storing your oversized collection in? And questions, comments, leave them below. Just let me know. And I hope everyone continues to have a good week. And until next time, take care.